It is a reversal of a 40-year-old policy. It has invited global outcry. US President Donald Trump has proclaimed the Golan Heights as Israeli territory. That has left a growing list of countries miffed. Our next report tells you what the move means for West Asia.
Right before meeting Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, the US President Donald Trump signed a decree stating that Washington recognizes full Israeli sovereignty on the Golan Heights.
Today, aggressive action by Iran and terrorist groups in southern Syria, including Hezbollah, continue to make the Golan Heights a potential launching ground for attacks against Israel. Very violent attacks. Any possible future peace agreement must account for Israel's need to defend itself from Syria, Iran, and other regional threats. We do not want to see another attack like the one suffered this morning north of Tel Aviv.
The Israeli Prime Minister happily welcomed Trump's decision. And so did Israeli settlers living in the area.
Over 30 ancient synagogues from the Second Temple period and onwards have been uncovered in the Golan Heights during the 52 years that we've been here. The Golan has always been Jewish and has always been Israeli. Today's President Trump's declaration signature complements this signature and indicates that the Golan is Israeli and will always stay Israeli.
Trump's decision overturns more than 5 decades of US policies in West Asia. The Golan Heights were part of Syria before the Israeli army snatched them in the 1967 war and unilaterally annexed them in 1981. Syria's diplomatic and military efforts to retake the area have failed. The occupied Golan lies between Jordan, Syria and Israel. Syria's capital city, Damascus, can be clearly seen from these heights. And now that the Iranian military is well entrenched in Syria, occupying this plateau is for Israel of more strategic importance than ever. And for the United States too. President Donald Trump is spearheading a relentless international effort to isolate Iran. Plus, the Golan Heights provide a third of Israel's total water supply, and their fertile soil allows Israeli farmers to grow profitable crops and feed the cattle. The international community, though, does not recognize Israel's annexation of the Golan Heights, and the United Nations has specified that Trump's decision does not change the status. The UN Security Council Resolution 497 defines Israel's control over the Golan Heights, quote-unquote, null and void without international legal effect. Syria utterly rejected Trump's decision. Moscow, Syria's main military ally, condemned the move too, saying it only destabilizes West Asia. The Iranian Foreign Minister Javad Zarif took to Twitter and defined the US as the greatest source of instability in the region. Iraq's Foreign Ministry too expressed its country's opposition on Twitter. Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan pledged to bring the issue to the attention of the United Nations.
Son olarak dün Amerika Başkanı Trump'ın Golan Tepeleri ile ilgili talihsiz açıklaması bölgeyi yeni bir krizin, yeni bir gerilimin eşiğine getirmiştir.
And even Washington's staunchest ally in the region, Saudi Arabia, condemned the move. Bahrain, Qatar and Kuwait followed Riyadh's steps. The Druze Arab minority living on the Golan Heights took to the streets to protest against the unilateral move on a territory they consider Arab. Donald Trump acted not respecting what the international community decided, but this has now become a constant of his foreign policy, which normally acts without considering United Nations legislation and United Nations Security Council eventual resolutions. Daniele Pagani reporting for Jordan, for Wion, World is One.